too, knowing you're making that jump now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. It's a little bit different now. Knowing I'm going to stay in the organization here and compete for a spot on the team. But it's been great, all off ice. I think going into it, I wasn't too sure what to expect, but it's been awesome. It's been great, loving it.
Off ice this year, so more team building stuff. But what's the competitive level like with guys like yourself, but also some of these new draft picks, some pretty high-end draft picks as well? What's the competitiveness like?
Oh, it's been awesome. I mean, it's a camp like this, especially, we've got it pretty condensed to just all the guys here that are drafted and bringing them in, and it's awesome to see. I think everybody's kind of gelled this week, and the competitive aspect has been great too, because we split into 4 teams and we're doing a bunch of stuff off the ice, and not all of it is physical stuff. We were doing a bunch of mental training and trying to solve things in that aspect. So it's been awesome. And you're building relationships with these guys that you'll play with. So it's been great.
I know we didn't get to see you on the ice in Rockford, but what were your takeaways from your time with the IceHawks?
Yeah, it was awesome. I think just being able to go there, get to meet everybody, talk with the staff, get on the ice, practice, coming off of an injury too, it gave me some confidence. I'm really excited going into this year, and I think going there and seeing how I stacked up, I'm excited because I think I can bring some pretty special things to the table this year.
So it gave you some confidence then, kind of skating in practices and things like that okay, I belong here at the pro level.
Absolutely. It just reassured me, that all my hard work's paying off, and I'm excited for this upcoming year because I feel like I'm ready, and I want to make an impact.
What was it like working with John Walter and Patrick Chun, the 2 athletic trainers? They were kind of getting you back up to speed. I know they were helping Paul Ledwinski get back healthy as well. So they had a couple of guys they were trying to nurse back to health, I guess. But what was it like working with those 2?
I mean, they've been unbelievable. They helped me from day one in there, making sure I got all the treatment I needed, making sure that I was meeting with any doctors I needed to meet with. But just the relationship I built with them is awesome because now I come here, I see them again. I'm excited to see them, and they help me so much. Like you said, getting me back to full health, and I think the care that they provided for me also gave me the confidence. So a lot goes out to those guys for that, for sure. Absolutely. I think this week is something I'm realizing that I'm with a bunch of young guys, and having to set kind of a standard of work ethic and competing, and I think that's been good for me. I've loved it, and I think it's just bringing that character level just that much more further. I think that's something I bring to the table: the passion, character. Obviously, I love the game of hockey, and one of my best attributes is my compete level. So I think just setting that standard, like I said, for the young guys, I think has been great this week, and it's paying off for sure. No, absolutely. It's having my dad there and being around, him during his career. I've got to meet a lot of different guys, and I think some guys that come to mind is Zach Parise. Obviously, he's somebody that is known for his competitive nature. He's someone my dad played with for a long time, and he was kind of somebody my dad mentored. So I look at that, kind of similar to myself. So I think he's a guy that kind of stands out, just does things the right way, and especially in his prime, how good he was. So he's one of the guys for sure. I think it's been awesome. I've gotten a full summer of training so far, and I've put on about 10 pounds right now. So that combated with my speed, taking that to the next level, and just my strength, using that, and I have a big frame, so filling out my frame right now, and I think those things all combined is going to help me a lot this year.